Hey family, thanks so much for stopping by Mary in the City, and this is your host Mary. Today I'm actually going to be behind the camera simply because I look a hot ass mess. So hey y'all, hey! I wanted to make what I'm hoping is going to be a quick video sharing with you all my Nespresso haul. Over the Memorial Day weekend, a friend of mine and I drove over to the boutique in Illinois. It was her first time. She's not a coffee drinker or a coffee drinker yet. I am making it my personal goal to convert her, though. She just doesn't know it. So while in the store, I was able to grab quite a few sleeves, and they had a couple of specials going on. So I actually ended up with 14 sleeves. First, I'm going to go over my, I guess you'd call them Holy Grail pods. First up, we have the Double Espresso Chiaro. Now, that's one of my favorites. Not only is it just a good, smooth, easy to drink blend, you're getting a double espresso shot with an intensity level of 6. And according to Nespresso, Double Espresso Chiaro is a blend of Latin American Arabica coffees. It's an intense, short roast, brings power without adding those woody, earthy aromas. This Vertuo double shot is the last course. Go ahead and finish off your meal with a bang. And I agree, it is bold enough yet smooth enough to finish off your meal if you're the type to enjoy an evening coffee. Next up is Furtado. Furtado actually surprised me. I was not expecting to love it as much as I did. Furtado is a 5.07 ounce pod with an 8 on the intensity level. And according to Nespresso, it's the most intense Vertuo coffee in its Gran Lungo size. Its Indian Robusta comes at you in full force, and coca and oat wood notes emerge from the Colombian Arabica. Now, it mentioned the coca notes, and I absolutely 100% agree. There's this chocolatey undertone in Furtado that is just chef's kiss. I do like to add a little oat milk and sometimes a little raw cane sugar if I have it on hand, or whatever sweetness you prefer. And another of my favorites, and judging by the recent shortage, is Bianco Leggero. Bianco Leggero is one of the barista creations. It's a 2.71 ounce pod. And according to Nespresso, the reason we love it is indulge with Bianco Leggero, designed for the sweet harmony of coffee with milk. This carefully selected blend of Kenyan and Indonesian Arabica gets a very light roast, so when you add milk, it reveals those delicious caramel and sweet biscuit notes. They also have a best served recipe. They suggest 1 Bianco Leggero pod, 4 ounces of frothed milk on top, and you sweeten or not to your preference. Bianco Leggero, I feel like it's just a very good everyday cup. It's hard to go wrong with Bianco Leggero because it stands up to pretty much whatever you're going to do with it. The last of, I guess, my everyday drinks is Stormio. Now, I got Stormio with my sampler set when I first got the Nespresso, and honestly, I don't remember much about it. I remember having it. I don't know if that's, good or bad. It has a 8 on the intensity level, and it is a 7.77 ounce pod. Let's see what Nespresso says about it. It says this Vertuo coffee is a gathering storm. An intense coffee, Stormio's myriad aromas stem from its highly roasted Nicaraguan and Guatemalan Arabica coffee beans that invoke spicy, woody, and cereal notes. So because I didn't remember much about it either way, I figured I'd give it another shot. So those are my must-haves. I already had like a sleeve and a half of Melosio left, so, and that's usually my everyday pod, so I did not need to get any more of that. However, I did take advantage of the trip and grab some pods that I had never had before. So first up, we have Costa Rica. It's one of the Master Origins blends with an intensity level of 7. It's also a Grand Lungo at 5.7 ounces. And according to Nespresso, it's high in Costa Rica's mountains. Only a small selection of Arabica coffee beans is soaked in a rainforest hot spring waters. Costa Rica contains the scarce coffee whose rare processing highlights the malty, sweet, cereal character of this craftsman's coffee. So I am excited about trying Costa Rica. I've heard lots about that pod. So again, looking forward to that. I also grabbed, since summer is upon us, I also grabbed a couple of the iced capsules. So I grabbed the Ice Forte. It's another of the barista creations. It's also a 7.77 ounce pod, and Nespresso says that we should enjoy the intense taste of barista creations Ice Forte and a refreshing coffee over ice. South American Arabicas mixed with the Indonesian Arabica to offer an impactful aromatic experience. Dark roasted and ground specifically for a delicious coffee over ice. The recommended serving suggestion is 1 coffee capsule over a big cup of ice cubes. And again, sweeten as desired to your particular taste, or don't. The next one that I grabbed is Peru. Now again, I've heard tons of things about Peru. And from what I've heard, either people love it or they hate it. So I wanted to be my own judge about the Peru. It is a espresso shot. And according to Nespresso, they indicate we've traveled across remote Peruvian regions in search of some of the finest organic Arabica beans. High up above 1,000 meters, tucked into the slopes of the Andes, we found them. Blessed with the meticulous care of smallholder firms, Peru Organic is an elegant, fruity coffee accented with smooth toasted cereal notes. So again, I'm excited to try the Peru. If nothing else, I can say that I tried it, and I'm sure I'll be able to make it work. I also grabbed the iced Ligero. I figured with how much I like the Bianca Ligero, I'm hoping that this isn't too far off. But again, I've heard great things about the Ice Ligero. It is a double espresso shot coming in at 2.7 ounces. And according to Nespresso, enjoy the delicate fruity and cereal notes of Barista Creations Ice Ligero. The elegant flavors of the Ethiopian Arabica in this blend refresh you like the gentlest summer breezes when you pour it over ice. I don't know about you, but that sounds delicious. I might even have to try that one later today. I also grabbed the, I'm going to mispronounce it, the La Cumplida Refinada. I think I got it. This again is one of the Master Origins blends, and most people that I've talked to that have experienced this have loved it. It is a let's see, which is this one? Okay, here we go. So I'm not finding on the box where they give their serving recommendations, it does say it has an intensity of 5 with fruity candied fruit notes. Okay, it's a double espresso coming in at 2.7 ounces. So, if nothing else, the box is pretty. I'm sure the capsule is going to be pretty. And because I bought it, I'm going to make it work. I also grabbed the highly talked about tropical coconut flavor over ice. Now, I've heard that this one is good over ice, not something to try hot, which I'm cool with that. But I do plan on trying that one this weekend, and I plan on trying it just plain over ice. And if it tastes the way I'm anticipating it's going to taste, I do have some plans to make something special with that. And if all things go according to plan, I will try that as well. I also got the little sampler, which included a Melozio and a Voltesso, so that's nice. I do like both of those, so those will be good to have around. And the piece de resistance, I was able to finally grab the welcome kit. The first time I went to the boutique, it was out of stock. It might have been around Christmas, and you know, with everyone being on lockdown, it seemed like Nespresso got pretty popular pretty quickly. So what this comes with, it came with the sleeve of vanilla custard pie. Vanilla custard pie isn't a favorite by any means, but I found a way to make it drinkable, adding milk or one of the, I like the Silk Froth Boss in vanilla. That's my favorite to add to the vanilla custard pie. I feel like it blends really well. So in the welcome kit, they also give you 2 coffee mugs. These are some nice mugs. This sucker has some weight on it. It has a really nice weight on it. I'm not sure if they're double wall insulated or not, but they're definitely branded with Nespresso. And it also came with 2 coasters. So that is it for my haul. I think I ended up with 14 sleeves. So that's what, 140 pods, and then the 2 that came in the sampler. So I'm excited and ready to dig in. Like I said, some of these are just my everyday faves, you know, must-haves, and the newer ones, especially the iced ones, I'm really excited about trying those. I finally got my hyper chiller, so we'll be able to test that out with making some iced drinks, some iced lattes and iced coffees. And if I create something super special, I'll be sure to share. But again, I think I'm going to wrap up here so this doesn't get too long. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and hope you made it to the end with me. Today is Friday, so have an awesome and amazing weekend. And that's it. See you later. Bye.